What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
And I'm still James.
Okay, all good things come to an end.
So do
And-
bad things.
yes, which is a good thing. Well, it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't that great. Moon Knight is done. Episode 6
Yeah.
finale is over, y'all. And you know, watch that. And I thought it was gonna be a longer episode. Was not. It may have been shorter because it was like 45 minutes, maybe.
Well, I couldn't tell you about the time because I binged the whole season with some homies last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel sorry for you.
It's a more enjoyable watch.
I'll be
when
like,
you
man,
binge
I'm
it.
about y'all watch that shit. I'm about to go do something and holler at me when y'all get to 6. I ain't finna watch this again. I don't need to watch this again. But I mean, it wasn't the worst. I'm just talking shit, but it wasn't great. I don't want to watch it again.
Yeah.
So we finally get to the end where Mark is trying to not die, or he's because they're doing a lot of Egyptian mythology stuff,
Yeah.
which would be kind of fun for a little adventure movie, I guess. But
Yeah.
that's not what I thought we was getting into. But whatever.
Like somehow at the end of the 5th episode, this became the Mummy.
Yes, very
And
much
I would
so.
have much rather seen that version of Moon Knight
Yeah,
than the 5 episodes we got
yeah.
before this one.
This, if you put this together, cut out some stuff, and it would have been like a fun little mummy movie, like you know, but not to be taken serious as a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if you put it like a mummy spinoff and sell it to an audience that likes the mummy, the old school mummy,
Yeah.
it'll be cool.
Like in another reality, there's a movie called The Mummy: Fist of Khonshu.
Yeah,
And it's great.
right. So it's like some
And a little bit of that leaked into this.
Yeah, right. They be like some Egyptian people can give powers to some people. You know, Avatar. You know, cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But he's in there with Spider-Man and Iron Man and Captain America. This dude
Yeah.
going on fantastic voyages and sand and stuff. So okay, he got shot last time we saw.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
Yes.
He's not dying. He's dead.
He is dead.
So his soul got to try to make it back to Khonshu to bring his life back.
Yeah. So they do this whole thing in episode 5 that we saw where he's like trying to balance his heart so he can make it back to the world
Yeah.
of living or whatever. They effed
Very
that up.
uninteresting stuff.
They effed that up, and that's where the episode ended. So we come to this episode, it's like, hey, shame you effed that up, but you're in Egyptian heaven now, so
Yeah.
it's cool. No,
Nah, I changed my mind. I'm good.
this ain't what I wanted. I got to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first he was like, I'm at peace. It's
So,
so
like,
quiet.
also, why? So this is a me thing, but why are we acting like this man? Like, why is this man's other personalities actually have their own souls? That does not make sense.
Right. Because it don't.
That does not make sense.
Because Stephen Grant, he made him up.
Also, where the hell is so and so been? Jake.
So, right. We'll talk about that a little
We'll
later.
talk about that then,
But
but still.
my thing is, why? See, this is why I don't like this show. Why don't he know who Steven is?
That's the other
No,
thing.
he know who Steven is.
Well-
Why don't Steven know who he is?
Well, so that's
Now
the
you
other
know him
thing.
now, but
Yeah. But like that's the other thing. It's like this long this has been going on. How dumb is
it took us
Steven?
like 3 episodes.
How dumb is Steven that he's only just now finding out about all this?
We
Why
didn't-
is the fake persona in charge when we enter the show? Because the way they make it out, Mark Spector does not have a day life. Like it's the Steven show when Khonshu doesn't need Mark.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That-
I honestly don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
Right, and it's like y'all could have just told it straight. Y'all did not have to do that. As a matter of, it's a lot of things they could have done different. Where it's like this show was not good because
Like-
y'all didn't know how to tell the story right.
If it was on me, and we're not gonna get into
It ain't even just the action.
and like not even taking into the like gallivanting Egyptian magic story and all that. If we just want to talk about like the
Gallivanting.
But like, if we just want to talk about this dude has multiple personalities, one of them goes out as night as a superhero. Like,
I've been cool with
I
that.
would have said stick to the comics, right? Stephen Grant is a businessman, right? So he wakes up tired every night. He thinks he's sleepwalking. He starts hearing about this vigilante going across rooftops dressed in all white.
Yeah.
You know, and then later on, those two get closer and closer to each other.
Right.
And
And
now
he find out it's him.
it's him. You know, it's like you don't have to do all this. Like, what's that? This version of me in the mirror is saying yada yada. Oh, there's a giant jackal demon thing chasing me through the music. Like,
You know what? It could have worked if they would have made it tighter.
yeah, that's the thing. They should have made it tighter.
If it was a little tighter, because I'm thinking about that concept. That seems kind of fun.
Yeah,
But
it could have been real cool.
it's just, one, it would have worked better as a movie, like we said. And they should have not told it out of order. They could
Yeah.
have told it straight up.
It was like, I appreciate the idea of trying to give each alter their own episode at first, right? So like, this is what it was like from Steven's point of view. This is what it was like from Mark's point of view. Fine, but all you're doing is lengthening the time before I find out what's happening.
Oh yeah. I was about to jump to something. So yeah, once he get his body back, get the suit back, and it's time to fight. Oh, and what's his name? The cult leader.
Oh, Harrow.
Yeah, once he bring back the other guy or whatever, just a big alligator,
Yeah.
CGI alligator. Everybody know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
So, I was like, whatever. At this point, I didn't even care. I'm looking at a CGI alligator talk, and I didn't care. I didn't give two shits. This would normally piss me off. But
you were too done.
At this point, right?
You're too done.
I didn't
You're too
give a
done.
shit. I don't care if it was Leatherhead
Like-
from Ninja Turtles. I say, old boy. But he had a Cajun accent. But yeah, I didn't even care, man. So I was like, okay, let's
Like,
just wrap it up.
At this point, they could have had Arthur Harrow in a gimp suit, and you would have said, why not?
You're right. I don't care. He already got a pimp. They got a pimp cane. So they finally put a little action in there. Well, they always sprinkled action throughout the.
Yeah.
So, but it's 5 episodes. There's only a little sprinkled action, and I don't care about the action. I don't need action if you're carrying a good story.
Yeah.
But they wasn't. So I needed the action to. You know what I'm saying?
To save it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give them this. The action was good. The fight was good. The camera work was good. Some of the special effects was good.
There's really good filmmaking in this show.
Yeah.
It's just
Story.
bad storytelling.
Well, what you know what threw me off was like, really, what is this? All of a sudden, Steven can fight.
Yeah, well.
Did that throw you? Did that
No,
catch you off guard?
I kept expecting them to do it.
Why?
'Cause,
Why have him? Oh, you.
No,
And then next you
so-
know he
but that's the thing, though. Is like, so
kicking ass. Take a name.
a lot of stories that use that concept of multiple personalities tend to go, at some point, wrestle with the fact, anything you learned how to do in this body, I should technically have access to because we're sharing a brain and a body. So if we acknowledge that we're both the same person, then I should be able to access your talents.
Yeah, well,
Not to the same degree as you, maybe,
but you assuming.
but no, I'm just saying.
So
Well,
they never
well,
established that.
No, they did though. That's what that bit in the 5th episode. Wait,
So why they have to switch then? Then he should just know all the shit he know, right?
Because they have different approaches. That's all it is. It's just different approaches.
Well, let's look at this.
But also,
let's look at this action clip. Watch
Yeah.
Steve. Got a pose too. So it's clearly Steven because he has the suit.
But like, so the other thing is
What
because
should we call that suit? Gentleman suit?
Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight suit.
Yeah, Steven's Mr. Knight, Mark is Moon Knight, whatever. I should think that's so cool, but I just don't care. I'm sorry.
What's that?
The whole Mr. Knight Moon Knight thing, that should have been so cool, and I just don't care.
They waited too long.
They waited too long.
To me, that you know why that don't work for me. That was actually cool choreography.
Yeah.
It don't work for me because the whole time Steven been such a little wuss.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's running and kicking and
Well, it's like,
fighting.
I will say another part of it is finding out that the reason Steven existed was Steven was supposed to be the one that wasn't bothered by anything. And as is usually the case with that sort of implementation, eventually Steven just becomes a pain sponge. But that's why he's such a wuss, is he expects to be hurt because that's the reason he exists.
I don't give a shit.
But
You ain't finna start fighting.
No. This is what I'm saying though. Like, so the more they accept that they're the same person, possibly to the extent of one of them disappearing, but they ain't gonna take it there. He doesn't fight the same way as Mark.
Right, because he got the two sticks.
No. I'm not talking about equipment. They do have different move sets because their implementation of Khonshu's power is different, but also they don't have the same approach to combat.
I agree with that, but what I'm saying is...
Because Steven's trying to end the fight, Mark is trying to hurt a motherfucker.
Right, I agree with that. It's just the fact that they could have gave me something. They could have gave me something that allude to he can do this. Because he ain't just strong. He's using skills, right? He did a spin kick. He doing this, that, and the other.
I mean, again, they're not. I think for me, it's easy to understand because to me, it's that the fact of the matter is they're not different people. At the end of the day, they're the same dude.
But see, you wait too long to do this. I don't like when they do this. I don't like.
I agree with you. I
don't
agree
like
with
when
you
they
on
do
that.
that.
I agree with you on that.
So once you already don't earn my trust, and then you start doing stuff, it's not going to work.
It's like Iron Fist, right? I don't care. I don't care what story arc you give him for why he can suddenly beat the bad guy who whooped his ass 5 episodes ago. I don't care about him in the first damn place. And you haven't made me care about him. So now that he's on point, I still don't care, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying I get the mechanism they're trying to express. I'm not saying that it's successful. I'm not saying that they did it right. I'm just saying I get what they're doing.
Well, who gives a shit about him? So Layla got powers now. Oh, she has the
Tawaret.
The hippo's avatar, and
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like we said before, how does that equate to having wings?
Yeah.
But who cares because she actually looks cool. Let's see if we got a little clip of her doing something.
Why not?
Well,
Like, can we stop for a moment and just say there's something deeply hilarious about these two just saying, who's this one now?
yeah, right. But yeah, they had some cool things, and somebody said that she was cooler than Falcon. No, not that cool.
Okay, fine. I like her aesthetic more than I like Falcon's.
Why?
Because I like her aesthetic more. Like,
Explain.
I prefer the gorgeous, like mythical appearance more than I like the mil-spec look. His stuff looks like it came off an assembly line. Her
No,
stuff
it don't.
It's literally manufactured. What are you talking about?
Don't make me pull up some Falcon stuff.
No, I'm saying his equipment looks like it was manufactured on an assembly line, like most military equipment does. Hers looks like somebody made it by hand. They have different aesthetics.
She got some
I prefer
wings.
her aesthetic
She
to
kinda got
his.
the Egyptian-looking thing going on.
What is so hard to understand about I prefer the Egyptian aesthetic to the military aesthetic?
Cause that's whack. You don't need that. Dude, look. She cool. She came in. She flying. She did some moves.
For two people whose like fighting style is I'm a fly in and do some spinny shit.
Right, yeah. Flying, do spinny
I prefer
shit.
to see the one that looks like an Egyptian god do it than the dude that looks like he works for the Air Force.
Well, I respectfully disagree.
And
I
that's
don't
okay.
need no Egyptian
And
goddess
that's okay.
coming in. I mean,
But you the one getting in your feelings about it.
I'm
Calm
not getting in my
down.
feelings.
Look, your boy looks very cool, okay?
Who?
Like,
Oh, Falcon. I know.
he's a very
Look,
cool dude.
Look,
Nothing
sometimes
against him.
people they see something cool and they kind of lose their head and be
Ain't
like,
nobody losing their head here.
"Whoa, this
man.
person better than."
Look.
No.
I'm just saying. I think hers look cooler than his. I prefer her wings to his. That's it. That's it.
Well,
I ain't saying she could beat him in a
You're
fight.
what? To your
Well,
own opinion.
actually, she
What?
probably
No.
could.
What? No. Don't.
Nah,
Let's
nah,
not do this.
Nah,
Let's not do this. I don't want to do
nah.
this.
If Spider-Man
I
can
don't
do
wanna
it,
do
she
this.
can do it.
Spider-Man can do what?
Beat him.
Beat who?
Falcon.
What? Spider-Man. First,
While fighting Winter Soldier.
we don't. Wait, he didn't beat Falcon. He just got the best of him. That don't mean he beat him.
He wasn't walking when they left. When the fight ended.
Falcon was on his feet at the end of that fight. Was he not? Was he laying down
He
like?
wasn't standing
Was he
up.
laying down like War Machine weak ass?
He wasn't standing up.
Was he? Was he?
He wasn't standing up though, was he?
No, he came to what's name and said he was sorry, and then he got blasted. I'm
Look.
talking about in Civil War.
Look.
Remember?
Yeah, I
He was-
remember.
So he was standing up,
He still got his
and
ass.
Tony hit with a cheap shot.
Look, anyway,
Now War Machine weak ass was on the ground.
all I'm saying is between the two of them, one of them got super strength. If they can both fly,
Falcon got guns and missiles and a shield. She got a shield too, but Falcon shield. Look
I ain't
cool.
talking about Captain America. I'm talking about Falcon.
And he has red wings.
I'm talking
Red
about
Wing.
Falcon, not Captain
He
America.
do got a shield. His wings come across as a shield. It's
Yeah.
actually kind of dope.
Hers are
they
probably
come and
better.
they kind of build like a triangle. It actually covers more of his body than Captain America's shield.
Yeah, but he doesn't have godly power.
Whatever, dude.
You just
Whatever,
you just
dude.
mad at the hippo. You just mad
I
at the
ain't
hippo.
mad at the hippo. It just Falcon earned that shit. She come in 2 seconds. She better than Falcon. No, let's calm that down. She good though. I like Layla.
She cool though.
She cute, and I like the suit, and
That is
I
not-
wouldn't mind seeing her again.
It's also nice to see a Marvel character who can at least at times exhibit like common sense in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the action was good.
It's dope. It really is.
The action was good, but it was a bit late.
I mean, I doubt.
Give us like 2 minutes of action.
Yeah.
I guess it was like maybe
Like-
5 minutes.
I didn't see anything in this whole season that makes me want a season 2.
No.
So
If they had a trailer for a movie, they'd show us all the scenes from this. They'd show us all clips from this scene.
well, they showed the bit of him running over rooftops in episode 2.
Yeah, and
and
all
then
the
everything
scenes
else will be from this.
from
episode.
the one scene,
Yeah.
and that's how they would do this.
Yeah.
But like I said, this actually wouldn't be a bad movie if they made it tighter,
Like-
like an hour and 40 minutes, and cut out a lot of this dumb stuff.
'Cause, like,
it
I'll
actually
even
wouldn't be a
say-
bad movie.
Watching everything straight through without having to wait a week between episodes, it's a lot easier to watch. Because when you had to wait for a week, you started thinking about all the stuff that you didn't like about the episode.
Yeah, it's not worth waiting weeks, especially the way they
This is
structured
a binge
this.
watch. This is absolutely a binge
Right,
watch.
the way they structured this, you don't want to see this shit
No,
next week.
no.
You're like, man,
Like,
show me now.
if they had
Because-
tightened this up for a movie, it would have been perfect.
Yeah. So, okay, man. Any last thoughts on Moon Knight before we wrap it up?
Oh, this my boy Jake.
Who? oh, shit. Yeah, we got to talk. All right, man. I was ready to get the motherfucker. All right, so look, we're going to spoiler warning. Look, that we find out what that third personality is. So all those little flashes where people end up messed up and he wake up and he don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, did you do that, Mark? Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, it wasn't me. Oh, well.
It was Jake the
It
whole
was,
time.
it was another personality, which is what, a cab driver, you said?
Yeah. That in the comics, he's a limo driver or whatever.
Right.
Cab driver, limo driver. Specifically, we see at the end of the episode, he's Khonshu's limo driver. in a custom, was that a Rolls?
Yeah, it looked like a Bentley limo. That
Bentley
mother-
limo.
Yeah,
Like,
that mother
wait,
look
look.
nice.
And did you peep it says Spectre on it instead of having plates?
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, like
That limo was dope.
it was dope.
Boy.
Like, man,
and why is he sitting there with the suit on, with the beak out and shit?
yeah, it's like,
Yeah, so is he always just out?
I
Or
guess
thought he
so.
was, I don't know.
well, like Harrow can see him because he used to be an Avatar.
No, okay.
So I think that's all that is. But the like when homie turns around in the car, he has that creepy grin on his face.
Yeah.
Like, just
They
Buenos
like-
dias.
So is that going to be, is he Spanish? Did he say that?
Like, I don't think he said it then, but he did speak Spanish when he first showed up.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Which I was always wondering. It's what's Oscar Isaac? Where's his nationality?
I think he's American.
Well, he is American,
I
but
know he's
you could tell he's-
Jewish.
Is he Jewish?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, he looks ethnic a little. Where he's like, is he from like
He could be from somewhere.
right? It's just
Yeah.
like I'm like I could tell he's American, but I'm like his,
has that
his
Mediterranean
origin,
look about
right? He
him.
kind of looked
Yeah.
maybe Mid-Eastern or something.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'll just be glad to never hear Steven's voice again.
right.
Oh
Is he-
my dad!
I know. Stop. They said, "Hey," he said, "I could do a British voice. Let me hear what you got." No, it was like one of those situations. It's like, dude, you said you. I would be offended if I was British. If I was from the UK, I'd be like, "We don't talk like that."
Wait,
Like-
guys, I've got a British accent.
It's like, you made yourself the weakest, soft, just punk ass dude,
Yeah.
just because you are you trying to say all us act like that? I'll be offended, dude. but
But
I know. So anyway,
so
the kind of person wouldn't know how to have sex when. Well, I thought that it goes here. It's like,
but Mom said I'm not supposed to.
what's it? Almost. There we are. Well done. You remember that shit on Family Guy?
Family Guy.
But anyway, all right, man. Now we know that the other personality taking over. I hope he stays because I don't feel like going between this Mark and stuff.
Like, I'll even say this: this would lead them to make what I would have wanted them to make, which is, wait, I'm Moon Knight, like types, like because that I would have enjoyed a lot more of like them finding out what all this Moon Knight stuff was about. What like if that's how they're gonna walk us through not knowing anything. But
Yeah.
if one of them knows everything, we should know everything.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So that is episode 6. Moon Knight is done. I don't think they're gonna connect it with any other I don't think they're gonna show up on any more other Marvel stuff because they go off popularity.
Yeah.
And I don't think this show got a good reception. 'Cause
Well,
all
that-
reviews
that
I'm
and,
seeing
like,
ain't nobody.
Moon Knight's
really-
hard enough to fit in with other people's stuff, anyways.
I mean, he's just a superhero, right? He could show up in the suit.
But like his,
Like we don't need his story. Just show up in a suit and fight,
It was like because
right?
I mean, like somebody gonna ask who was that?
Well, we don't care. Just fight.
Yeah.
Well, now that you asked, no, well, we don't care all that. That shit gonna-
So
trust me, it's gonna take too long.
okay,
It's
so here's the
convoluted
thing.
as fuck.
Someone did tell me like as an idea, like if they bring Defenders back,
Yeah, I guess. He could do
then have
something
him
like
show up and help them with some stuff. And
that. Yeah. I mean, he can stay. It's just don't start telling us about your personal life. We don't want to hear it because it's too convoluted. You're not gonna just tell it straight up. It's just gonna get on my damn nerve. Show up, fight, and be like, say something cool. And
many years ago,
like, we out. We out. We out.
like not, bro. We good.
Tell everybody turn the lights off and everybody walk out, just turn the lights off. Fuck you then.
Guys.
All right, y'all. That is that's the end of our Moon Knight discussion. I don't know if we're gonna see this character again. They got the rights. They might. We'll see.
We
But
definitely won't be seeing Ethan Hawke's hero
no,
again.
no, no. He's done. He's done.
He's done.
All right, y'all. We out here. Anybody watch the video? Please subscribe to the channel. Excuse me. And hit the bell icon so you get alerts in time we post new videos or we live stream.
And if you like this, don't forget to hit that thumbs up down below. And please, please, please comment down below. We want to know what y'all thought about this epic finale.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you like this: the last 5 minutes, you'll like the last 5 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just watch the last 5 minutes.
I want to watch the
get
movie.
all you need.
I really need the movie the last 5 minutes. Is from.
Yeah, for real. All right, y'all.
Peace.